Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. In this video, we are going to install Termite. Termite is an AI powered tool which is quite nifty. It generates terminal user interfaces or TUIs with simple text prompts. Termite lets you quickly prototype a terminal app to solve a problem, or you could code any terminal application quite easily. You can do something like managing your processes. You can start up, stop, or you can manage your Docker containers, or whatever terminal command you could think of. You can try it out with Termite. Basically, you can build a small CLI app with Termite. Behind the scene, it uses either OpenAI's models or Anthropic Claude models. It doesn't have support for Olama at the moment, as far as I can see, but it's a very new project. Maybe down the road they might release some local support. So as I said, under the hood, an LLM is generating and auto-executing a Python script that implements the user interface. And also user interfaces are being generated with some library called as urvid, but you can also use textual, curses, rich, and there are few other libraries which are drop-in replacement. So that said and done, let's try to get it installed and then we will see how it works. Let me also give a huge thanks to Massed Compute for sponsoring this VM and GPU. If you're looking to rent a VM and GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50%, so do check them out. This is my Ubuntu system and this is my GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. I'm not really going to use the GPU for this video, but just for the purpose of completion I'm showing you. First up, let's install pipx because this is what this project is using. If you are wondering what exactly is pipx, then pipx is a package runner that allows you to run Python packages without modifying your system, Python or virtual environment. So primarily it is designed for running packages that provide executable commands, whereas pip is a simple package installer for Python. Okay, so pip, so and if you're wondering when to use which one, use pip for general Python package management and pipx for running executable packages in isolated environment. So there you go. So our pipx is ready, as you can see. Next up, let's me create a virtual environment with Conda, and that is started. Should be done fairly quickly. As I said, I will be using the API based model. You can go with OpenAI or Anthropic. I'm going to use the Anthropic in this one. So if you're following along, go and grab your API key from Anthropic's website. That is a paid option, by the way. And a virtual environment is created. Now let's install this Termite AI with the help of pipx. It is going to take a bit of a time. You can see it is creating shared libraries in this environment. And then it is going to install it fairly cleanly. Okay, next up, I'm going to set my Anthropic's API key and clear the screen. And now in order to run it, all you need to do is to type termite on your command prompt. And you can see that termite is started. You can press Ctrl C to exit, and in this you can just give anything you want to create. So for example, I'm going to ask it, show me which ports are active, and you can see that it is designing the terminal user interface. Let's wait for it, and then it is building it. Shouldn't take too long. And then it is fixing the bugs after building it. That is quite nifty. And you can see that it has saved the code, and this is our TUI, and these are the active port monitor. So it has built us an active port monitor here. At the bottom it is also showing us that there are 34 total ports. How cool is that? Really amazing. You can press Q here and we have exited from here. Also, if you want to see the code, let me quickly show you the code which it has generated because it looks really cool to me. sorry, I'm just going to copy it and then paste it. There you go. So you see, it's a simple object-oriented Python where it has defined this class, another class, all the functions with the constructor, main function, and it is using that URVID library for the user interface. Looks really cool. Amazing stuff. And you can do a lot of other things with it. Let me run it again and then we will try another one. Or maybe I'll just type termite here. There you go, termite is running. The interface is a bit weird this time. Anyway, okay, let me go back. I think it is frozen for you. Let me clear the screen again. Okay, much better. Let me run termite again. There you go. So let me paste it. Now I'm asking it check if port 111434 is open. It is designing the TUI, and I will also tell you the cost, what it has cost me at Anthropic's website when the video is done, because we have to be aware of the cost. It is not using local models. So it is building it, looks quite cool. And not only you can do it with this operating system level stuff, you can also ask it, give it maybe two SQL files and ask it to compare those SQL files. You can, for example, manage your Docker containers with it, and then whatever you can think, you can probably try it out. There you go. So it says that yes, it is open, not being used, quite cool. And then again, I can simply click. Again, I can ask it, manage my Docker containers. Let's see what it does here. And one word of caution, you have to be careful because you never know what this application is doing behind the scene. From there, make sure that you, because for example, if you ask it to delete all the files on your system, it might just do it. You never know. So just be careful. Maybe run it in a sandbox environment if you want to try out those sort of commands. Okay, you see, because I don't have really Docker installed in that way, so that is why it has given us the error. But it has created some sort of code here, and then it has created this uh, GUI Docker Container Manager. So it does try its best to get you at least a skeleton code, which is interesting. So I have just pressed Q, and I am pressing yes here. Okay, let me go to my code directory. And I have few files here. Maybe I'll just ask it on. I just want to know if it is aware of my local file system. So I'm just going to say run test.py from this local current working directory. Let's see if it can do that. So it has done something. There you go. I don't think so. No, I think it has run it. Let me go up. I think it tried to run it because that file was a very old code which it was running. So it did try to run it. So be careful that if you are looking to do that, it might run the code on your local system if it is there. So all in all, pretty nifty thing. I think the best use case I could think of is that if you're looking to prototype a small application which is CLI based, you can do that. If you are looking to create a skeleton code of your complex Python application, you might also take help out of it. Let me quickly check the cost. So I just checked the cost at Anthropic site in my account. It is few cents, so not much cost, but I think it could go out of hand if you do it at larger scale. But that's it. Pretty nifty tool, I would say. Let me know what you think. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps. Thank you.